Workout E. With Workout E, we're going to begin with a kettlebell goblet kickstand squat. So I'm going to go into that kickstand position. Again, it's not going to be too far out. Go a little bit wide. Now I'm just going to squat down. Now as I go through this motion, slow and controlled, pressing my foot into the ground. If that gets to be too easy, I'm going to stay in this kickstand position. I'm going to hold it into the single arm rack position. Same thing here with the same weight, going through the same motion. And now if this gets to be, again, not so challenging, going into same side load. Same thing as I'm going through the motion, 20 seconds of work, 40 seconds of rest. We'll be pairing that with a banded row. So with that banded row, what we can do is we're going to sit into the chair behind us, tall and tight. Now both hands are on the band, and I'm just going to pull the elbows towards my ribs. 30 seconds of work here. Now if that gets to be too easy, go into that kickstand position. Same thing, crouching down, going through your rows. And if that gets to be too easy, go into that step back position, making sure your toes onto the ground, keeping your chest up, going through that banded position, driving your foot down. USB RDL, 20 seconds of work, 40 seconds of rest, bringing the bag below, and if that gets to be too easy, adding into that high pull. So make sure that if you're going into that high pull, you're not bringing your elbows behind you, but more so towards the ceiling. And we don't want to add this pause in between. We want to make sure that as I pull that bag up, it's coming down with me. Quick stop, drop. Quick stop, drop. Now if that gets to be too easy, the last thing that we can progress to is cleans. Now making sure that as we're going through these cleans, you're keeping your elbows straight, you're pushing your hips back. We'll be pairing that up with TRX chest press. So with the TRX chest press, what we're going to be doing here is our level 1, which is the arms are in front of us. Now as we go down, one thing I want us to focus on is keeping the elbows in tight and letting ourselves slightly fall forward. From this position, I'm going to press away. So I want to keep my pressing motion more so in front of me rather than a push-up. So from here, I pull my elbows back, I drop down, and I press away. If this gets to be too easy, what we can do is walk our steps back. Now we're at a lower level, or a lever that is lower. That's going to make it more intense. Now let's say that's still not as much as we need. The last thing that we can progress to is staying in this position or slightly going up, going down, press the arm out to the side, pull it back, press away. Then alternate. Take your time and control this motion. So again, this is the last progression that we can have into that chest press, making sure that they're going through the movement smoothly. We'll be wrapping that up with med ball slams. And with the med ball slams, here's what we're going to be doing. It's going to be 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. Our goal here is not intensity, but just duration. So just going for the 30 seconds, taking your time with that motion. Again, we want to work for the period of time, not the intensity.